Hellos, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Pillars of Eternity. Let us continue where we left off in the previous video. If I can find my words, so it was a good start. We're heading ourselves up to the Old Song district right now. Let's set ourselves away. To investigate the district first of all, and then take a look around to see what divine favor quests we gained from the gods in the previous video. Video episode 101, I think it was, where we spent 50 minutes wearing our voice out. I say that fondly, but it is true, it did really ache on my voice. It takes us an hour to travel there. Very good. Yeah, in the previous video we did our divine quest for Barath, dealing with the Archdruid of Ethnic Null and the High Ovate of the Golden Grove. Let's have a look. Here is Old Song. Doesn't look huge. Galawain's Moor. We've talked about the for Galawain we have to deal with an eternal battle, or eternal stalemate between a lioness and a bear in a cave shaped like a wolf's maw, so I think this is where we need to go for that quest. And here is Noonfrost for Rimgrant's divine quest, so, well, that's easy. We know the two places we need to go there. I wonder if the lioness and the bear are actually two people, not literally a lioness and a bear. Maybe it's two conflicting personalities and we need to choose one over the other. Could be like an ideology thing. Perhaps. We have Helia's Shrine. I don't think... Oh! That's right. When we had the vision of Helia's Shrine up to the north, up here, it talked about... I think it was an elvish man and woman had escaped from whatever had occurred in the temple. And if we spoke to them, they could tell us exactly where the temple was. Even though it appeared on our world map, they could tell us what we have to face there. We have a boat to travel ourselves to the Burial Isle. And that's it really, and obviously the pass to take us north to Northwild. So there's not really a great deal here, apart from our quest locations. But I say we'll explore first. It is night time, so some of the NPCs that are out during the day may not be here. But I say we'll go exploring anyway. There may still be some people we can peer into the souls of. We have a unique named character here, first of all.
Builder's wisdom to you.
An Olin woman stares at the sky with an air of deep contemplation. She occasionally puffs from a wooden pipe, blowing smoke in perfect rings. What stands before me? I do not see outsiders often, and believe me, I see many things. Perhaps you want to see them too, yes? She gestures behind her to an assortment of plants, roots, and vials lying on the rug. Yeah, I figured you might be a, like a trader of some kind. Oh, great, she has some of that sniff. The narcotic, which we heard about in Defiance Bay. Whiteleaf, I think, is one as well. Yeah. Grants a feeling of calm alongside an intense lethargy. Or lethargy, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Is there anything worthwhile? A cave coral's probably worthwhile grabbing. I think that's rather rare to find. The rest, I think we have plenty of. Oh, the music's back. Yeah, we'll take the cave coral. I heard the High Ovate decided to end her own fate. Yeah, with a little encouragement. Whoa! Were they stakes? People being hung by them? Like crucifixions maybe, or something like that. I didn't really get a good chance to look. When did I last save? Oh well. We missed that. Maybe I'll have to pause the video myself, or... So yeah, if you want to, go back and maybe you can have a quick, a better glimpse of what occurred there than I did, but I don't think it was good news nonetheless. Maybe I should have pressed the pause button. Aha.
We can't stay down here. Someone must go to the nest eventually.
Let's save it. So, cast faith in Onwen. Two wood elves, a man and a woman, wear colourful robes embroidered with matching emblem. A winged egg. Apart from their clothing, they couldn't be more different. She folds her arms and continually scowls at the broken walls around them. He, on the other hand, mutters prayers, his shade-dappled face as tranquil as a cloudless sky.
Just how are we supposed to worship the Sky Mother from among the weeds, This is a disgrace.
Calm yourself. We should be grateful that she protected us from the winged terror. Besides, even here we have a visitor.
Actually, I've came to help you. I received a vision from Helia. She bid me speak with you about the menace that has settled over her temple.
A vision from the goddess herself? What a rare and fortunate blessing.
Your vision did reveal the menace is a dragon, yes? To be honest, I expected the Sky Mother would summon a whole flock of warriors to fight this monster. I fear so few will be like sparrows attacking an eagle. But if Helia has tasked you, who are we to doubt? Onwen is right, however. You must prepare yourself for a powerful and crafty foe. The nest and the dragon are perched atop a mountain beyond the North World. Follow this trail into the wilderness, and then look for another path carved into the cliffs. May the Sky Mother's blessings aid you. Let me see if we can talk about anything else. Yeah, about this dragon. What do you know of it? Has this sort of thing happened before? Never. Our order would have started to resemble the Fangs a long time ago. When did the dragon first show up? It was several weeks ago. The creature cloaked the sky like a thundercloud and descended upon us all at once. There was no warning. Can you tell me anything else about the dragon? She opens her mouth, a crooked sneer on her face, but seems to think better whatever she is about to say. After a pause, she says, "Nothing." We truly wish we could tell you more, but we, like the rest of Helia's faithful, were running for our lives. We were more fortunate than most. This is an awkward thing to say, but we'll ask it anyway to see what else happens. Perhaps there was a reason this happened. Onwen scowls. Let us be clear. You suggest that there's some misdeed in our midst, that we've committed a crime against our goddess, or some other, and received our just punishment. Onwen, please. I don't know why these things happen, why our own mother goddess allowed scores of her followers to perish among flames. If you ever discover why, I invite you to come back and tell the rest of us. I see. So something may have occurred to draw the dragon's ire, and they don't know why. Solid iron bars block a dark passage. They don't budge, and there doesn't appear to be any mechanism for raising them from the outside. Oh. So Helia's shrine might have some hidden chamber that seems to be dug into the mountainside. But we can't gain access. The stone is pitted and marked from ancient chisels and furred with moss. Oh, it's Galawain's Moor's head. I see. So we have the pass here. Yeah. Things did not go well here, did they? Some ripple sponge we can help ourselves to. And some more lockpicks. So this is the Noon Frost. We'll continue exploring before we go into there at least. Oh, what's this? We can't click on it, that's fine. Dorval. Let's quick save and speak to you.
What brings you here?
A thin, ragged man stands waiting on the barge, leaning on the oar. A smile of greeting splits his weathered features. It has been a long time since an outsider sought passage to the Burial Isle. Thank you. Oh! Bugger. Well, this, and I'm pointing at my monitor, is an interesting scene. I didn't really want to go this far, though. Yeah, let us return. I actually thought it was going to open a world map view again, just so I could unlock the option. But it seems the only way to gain access to Burial Isle might be the boatman here, who may have something to tell us about Burial Isle itself. We'll have to speak to him properly when we've completed the Divine Favour quests. Oh. Someone else with a unique name. No one to please, no crowds to inspire, no fairy maidens to kiss, to spark my song's fire. What wouldn't I give for the old days to return? Oh, you were like a chanter, or like a poet?
Many blessings, traveler.
Salutations, outsider. I am known as Delem, chanter of old song. I trust you are enjoying the beauty of this sacred place? Yeah, actually, it's quite scenic at night. What can you tell me? Old Song is a sacred site, home to many of the builder's finest works. Galawain's Moor, Helia's Temple, and Rimgrant's Temple, known as Noonfrost, can be found here. Visitors are a rare sight in Old Song. Whatever it is that brought you here, be thankful you have the privilege to see this place with your own eyes. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen some of the sights in my visions. They weren't, too appreciative of visitors in the past, it seems. Some more coinage. Even more coinage. Thank you. And this is another doorway to Half-Song. Aha. Okay.
Hounds. Loyal to a fault without a mind of their own, and a crack of your staff sends them whimpering. What better symbol for Galawain could there be?
Yeah. Durance, we haven't really spoken in a while. You keep talking about the trials we're undergoing, but we haven't spoken in a good many videos. I wonder what he thinks of the whole situation that we've undergone. Yeah, we might as well go to Galawain's Moor and see what's concerning between The
Hey,
Lioness and the Bear. The more I think about it, the more I consider it's going to be an ideology thing. But I could be mistaken. It could be a simple battle between a boar and a lioness. And it's another area that we need to explore. Okay.
Right.
Yes, war demands sacrifice, even of our own flesh.
Arensi has no right to defend that cowering cat in the back of the maw.
Then track her down and tell her yourself.
Interesting. Let's see what these people have to say. You all have unique names, so you must have some purpose to you.
Come to see the great Oernos, Estremor? He's out for a hunt, but he'll be back. Unlike that lioness, he doesn't stay cooped up in here for long.
What are you doing here?
We wait for the big confrontation, but the wait grows exhausting. While Sul hides in the back of the maw, Oernos is denied his victory, and we're all denied the champion we deserve.
And why can't a nurse go and fight the lioness then?
Because she holes up at the back of the maw, surrounded by her pride and the natural hazards of this place. It's not the proper way to meet a challenger. She's got to come out and face Oernos to keep her claim. Anyway, her prime is past. Putting that old beast down would be a mercy at this point.
Interesting. Actually, when we've been walking around, I think it was especially when we were walking around Elm's Reach, we were reading some of the warriors were commenting about like a duel that was good, like that should occur between someone who was young and powerful and like proudful, and someone who was more aged but more experienced. I'm guessing that's in relation to this. And obviously we could have offered her to take care of the lioness known as Sul. But yeah,
I'll take a look.
No. The stones at the edge of the chasm are slick and beaded with moisture. The hunter gives you a stiff nod. A fine crossbow. Let's go search for the other unique character. There you are. Wow, we can't even lockpick that door. Let's say even have a word with you. See what you have to say.
Kareth, this is no place for sightseeing, even for you. The beasts of Galawain's Maw are dangerous, and now more than ever.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the beasts?
They won't fight.
What's wrong with that?
It is not Galawain's way, and it is not the way of the Maw.
The Maw has always been home to one great predator. Every so often a challenger comes along and the two battle for territory. But Sul remains in her den, and her neighbors can't confront her there. Now two mighty predators and their kin hunt for the same stock. It's filling the herds, and it's filling patience around here too. And this waiting, it's not the deliberate, watchful waiting of a hunter lying in ambush. It's stagnation, tedium, hoping for something to happen. But I'm powerless to act. One half the fangs will cry favoritism if I try to drag the lioness out myself. I received a vision from Galawain about these beasts. From the clever hound himself. If you truly have Galawain's blessing, I won't stand in your way. And if you don't, then I suspect the beasts will make short work of you. We don't normally permit outsiders to venture into the maw, but you understand that that you do so at your own risk, and Sewell's lions are likely to attack intruders on sight. Perhaps, if you can coax her into fighting the bear, do whatever you can to end the stalemate. Okay, that's appreciative of you, thank you. Let's talk of something else, though. I want to know about these two predators. There's never been a more cunning hunter than Sewell, but some say she's losing her edge. Uranus, on the other hand, is all edge, and many of our number think he's the rightful successor. Blood simmering. It's going to boil over if a little doesn't spill soon. Something else? I prefer action to talk, but I'll answer your questions as best I can. Okay, honest question. Do you prefer the lioness or the bear, sorry? I see both sides. Sewell's cunning is unmatched, but Daenerys is the mightier of the two. Both embody traits prized by Galawain. Where can I find Sewell? Straight at the back of the moor. You could get through either way, but mind where your feet step. The moor is a dangerous place, and Sewell's pride and her advocates are on alert. And Daenerys? Good question. Bear's out hunting right now, but he'll soon return. He's never gone for long. Thank you. The Book of the Hunt, which we've read. Actually, no, we haven't read the Book of the Hunt. We kind of cheated and managed to... Well, we didn't cheat, we just got through on luck, I suppose. So we've been offered a key to get through the moor. Apparently both ways are suitable, but either way we're going to be dealing with a confrontation of some kind. Oh, we have another person to speak to.
Tread carefully, Estremor.
An Olin woman stands ankle deep in the sand, sharpening a spearhead. You must be Bethral's new outsider. Truth, when I heard she let another in, I almost went to the Passage of the Six myself to share words. Have other foreigners come this way recently? Glamfelin, worshippers of Rimgrand, they claim. Simply looters and defilers by another name, that's the truth. They disappeared behind the doors of Noonfrost, and now our lake turns to ice, and the cold creeps ever closer. Yet Bethral is timid, and she has convinced the other Amanfartha that we must respect these outsiders and their traditions, no matter what mischief guides their hands. Well, I suppose Bethral is looking out for the Twin Elves in her own way. Soft words accomplish little, yet they fill the mouths of outsiders. I sent my own sister, one of my finest scouts, to sniff out the Pale Elves' corruption. I was certain the Amanfartha could not ignore the defilement in Noonfrost once Alwa's own eyes had seen it, but she still hasn't returned. Now I bear the responsibility for her fate. If I can't send the Fangs after her, and I can't send the Fangs after her without openly defying the Amanfartha. Well, we're actually on our way to Noonfrost anyway, so yeah, I could look for her. I don't dare to hope. Whatever catastrophe has befallen Noonfrost does not feel like the work of Kith, but nothing would bring me greater joy than seeing her again. I would take any assistance that you could give. So we've gained a new side quest. She talked about Pale Elves, and we heard we saw in the vision Pale Elves chipping away at the doorway. And that we heard I suppose a roaring in the distance, and we think it was Rimgrand himself. Whatever they're trying to open in the temple is probably not a good idea. We may need to deal with the Pale Elves ourselves. But, at the moment, let us go in search of Sewell and have a word with her. And then, before we decide, we might go in search of an Eros. Oh, we need the proper key for this doorway. Huh. We could just use the bridge, perhaps. Oh, no, it's not the button I was looking for. The remains of a broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. The other side of the bridge pierces through the mist, at the far end of the chasm hanging precariously over a steep fall. After examining the area, the broken stones of the bridge, weathered after centuries of disrepair, are scattered along the edge and side of the chasm. A thin mist rises from below. The stones are coated with slick green moss, making them impossible to grip safely. The wooden beams lodged between the stones on either side of the bridge seem sturdy enough to support your weight, however. The remains of the broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. We could, we could toss a rope and grappling hook across the chasm. Let's try it. You aim for the wooden beam on the opposite side of the bridge and hurl your grappling hook across the chasm. It strikes the bridge with a solid thunk. The hook snags firmly, digging into the wood as you pull. The rope tightens, taut and secure. You tie the free end of the rope to the wooden beam next to you. The remains of the broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. Your rope stretches the gap. Yeah, let's cross the chasm. The rope tenses and vibrates as you move forward, gripping the line. Reverberating throughout the underground cave, the creaks of the wooden beams mark your every effort. Your progress is slow and steady. You approach the other side without incident. The knots on the other side of the bridge remain secure, and the wooden beams appear undamaged by the strain of your passage. Hello! Well, they did say that the lions were likely going to be aggressive. Uh-oh. Durance, I need your help. Durance, no. Trap, deal with it, please.
That's settled.
Thank you. Well, that could have been bad. Let's quick save. Do we have a spare rope and grappling hook? We do. Cool. I say we really should probably explore this entire area anyway, just if in case we want the loot. Like, we don't really need it, but there might be something of interest. Might be some items, or weapons or armor we could make use of.
Quiet.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Actually, that's not good. I thought that was a raised platform. Nuts. Prepare to receive visitors. Durance. Alof, activate your arcane assault again, please. Oh hell. They got behind us. Alof, activate your shield. Wow. This is a free-for-all. You turn and deal. Yeah, looks like they've enraged themselves. Oh, we actually just finished our bestiary on the Elder Lion. Cool. Didn't take too much damage there either. Itamak did for the most part, and that doesn't really matter too much.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Oh. More tangled vines. We saw some of these in the Endless Paths. Let's save. And then have another read. A thick gnarled tangle of dagger-sharp thorns and vines cross this passage. As you look on, the entire wall of vegetation seems to move, almost like it were breathing. Thick coils of vines twist and writhe across the gap, with a quiet rustle of foliage. After examining the vines, through the gap in the twisting vegetation you catch brief glimpses of what seems to be a wide circular chamber. From time to time you catch sight of tawny hides, and the rustling of the vines is briefly obscured by low growls. Yeah, let's not try to sneak through or force our way through. Let's...
They probably sent.
Nice.
Margrin's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, we're resting up. I can't believe that. I didn't even see the trap, but I don't think I was in scouting mode to actually discover it. But I don't want any of my characters to die. God damn it. Well, actually, this is a dead end as well. So there must be another route to take. I'm guessing it's down this way.
And what does the flame reveal?
We're gonna have to go very slowly.
See now what the flame has shown us? That's settled.
Yeah.
Sam, get these, get their attention, let them come to us. Hi!
This one repels my touch.
Itamak, use your takedown ability. Ow! Itamak, did you just do 2,000 damage? Or was that 2 hits in 1? Yeah, I think it was just 2 hits in 1. I was gonna say.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, hello. What's this? Switch of some kind.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Oh, it opens that door which we couldn't access earlier. We'll go up this way and we'll go get the vegetation. Oh, you can actually see that trap now. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think I've been looking at it too clearly. To be fair, we're making Unernos's job a lot easier by killing all of Sewell's guardians.
Now this I have... That's settled. That's settled.
Aye?
Oh, we failed to disarm this trap. Oh well. think this is the way up towards Sewell. Let us quick save. Ah, looks like something. Can never really tell though. Oh. Circular chamber. Yeah, this is probably where we need to be. You are literally a lioness. Holy hell. An elven woman intercepts you as you advance into the lair. Behind her is the largest lioness you have ever seen. A sleek beast with fangs as long as carving knives. The woman blocks your path to the lioness, seemingly at ease around the monster. This is Sewell's domain outside her. She shall not leave it for Nernus or any other challenger. Why does Sewell refuse to face Oneros? Oneros is welcome to confront her here, as many challengers have in the past. What the bear supporters want is for Sewell to leave her lair and fight in the open, where he has an advantage. But why should she? If Sewell has the advantage here, it's one she's earned. Would anyone expect to blunt the bear's claws in order to even the odds? The Lord of the Hunt gives unique advantages to each. It's not for us to decide that some of them are worth less than others. Also, Sewell has recently given birth to cubs. They're small now, but when they grow, they'll be mightier than either Sewell or Oneros. But if Sewell is killed in combat, the bear will tear her young to shreds. Such is the way of the wild. Her legacy is too valuable to perish this way. If we truly want the mightiest of beasts in the moor, then her cubs must grow to maturity. What are you doing here then with Sewell? Defending the rightful champion in Galawain's moor. Onena's supporters would have her ousted in favour of a bear that isn't strong enough to come and seize this territory on his own. I see. Oh. Well, speaking of, it looks like the bear's returned. Here he comes. It looks like he is coming to deal with the panther after all, perhaps. Or maybe we have to deal with him. I agree that each animal has their own unique natural advantages depending on where they are. And if Sewell has been a champion for many years, it's fair that challengers should come to her. Suppose it's argued that Oneros is the coward for not facing her and proving his might on her terms.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Let's go speak to him then. I think it's going to end in conflict, but this is the choice I'm making. I'm probably going to agree.
Now this I haven't seen before.
The one thing I would disagree with is say that we should allow Sewell's cubs to grow just because they're young and we don't want to see them ripped to shreds, because that's nature. If Oneros would win a duel against them, between them, like, kind of just have to go with what nature expects.
That's settled.
But I'm kind of supporting the lioness right now. Can we avoid this fight?
See now what the flame has shown us?
We don't really need to, but... Aiden, did we speak to you previously down here? I think it was your name. And I'm guessing you're the guardian of Oneros. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but that's how I'm saying it. So, bear with me there. And I suppose you're speaking for the giant bear behind you. Aiden sighs, spinning his axe by the shaft. Too much waiting. Something's gonna happen, and soon. Yeah. Oernos isn't the rightful champion.
If you stand on the side of that toothless old bag of bones, then you stand in my way.
Well, we have quite a few options, but we're none of these. So, yeah. Try me. Yeah, and yeah. We ended up in a battle, of course. Fox versus bear. Who will win? Let's step in. Bears. Flammable. Fun. You activate your takedown ability. Aider. Get this bear. Activate Silent Scream. May as well use your Arcane Assault abilities. Endurance. Activate your Holy Radiance. And yeah, you might as well throw another fireball for me. Try and avoid hitting my own characters with it if possible. There you go. Have Itomak attack this clanswoman. Flames of Devotion on Aiden. Target the bear, target the bear. We gained moderate reputation bonus with the fangs. And now we've resolved the stalemate between the beasts. We must return to Galawain and Tia Evron.
Yeah.
Fine. Exceptional battle axe, exceptional club.
Right.
I wonder if these lionesses are still going to be aggressive.
What does the flame reveal?
Yeah. Still aggressive. Even though we've dealt with their nemesis, I suppose it can be. I'll see what they have to say. Even though we shouldn't really have to talk to them again.
Laying low.
I may be patient, but Sewell isn't. Unless you have some news about the bear's demise, you'd best keep your distance lest you find yourself here during dinner time. I've dealt with Oneros. You chose well. Sub's cubs will grow up to be quick and fierce, and so will the fangs if we follow their example. Thank you for resolving this. Yeah, I didn't think we'd gain anything from that, but we've told them that the situation has been handled. Let's cross the chasm. Eventually these wooden beams are probably going to collapse and we're going to hurt ourselves. Let's see what Destrin has to say about the situation.
Still looking around? Watch your step. Tempers run hot around here, and not just among the animals.
I've dealt with the situation between Sol and Oneros, and Sol remains champion. Many of the fangs are gladdened to see her stay. Perhaps it's Galawain's way of telling us to remember our roots and prize our cunning as hunters. Thank you for your help. May Galawain guide your path. Take this for our thanks. You might visit Tia Evron and pray to the Lord of the Hunt. He sometimes grants special favours to those who prove themselves. And we gained a one-handed unique sword called a Cat's Claw. Interesting. 16 to 23. Not as great, but it has a bit more accuracy. We probably should enchant Resolution to have even greater accuracy once again. Oh, we could actually enchant him to do extra damage. Wow. If I made it exceptional, I could make it superb in the future, but I don't have a sky dragons? Is that what we're going to face in the Temple of Elia? Maybe. The fact that it's called a sky dragon makes me think that if it is the dragon that's taken up root in the Temple of Helia, maybe there is a purpose for the dragon to be there. We'll leave off enchanting the sword even further. Because I think, yeah, I didn't realise it at the time, but it might be a sky dragon that we're going to face as one of these divine quests. Which will be interesting because we haven't actually faced off against one before. I wonder if it'd be any weaker or tougher than the Adra dragon we faced at the base of the Endless Paths. Weaker, I'm guessing. So, that's another divine quest complete. Or divine quest for Galawain. I suppose since we're here... Oh, sorry, I was stretching. We should now head up to Noonfrost, not only to seal the doorway that the Pale Elves will probably have chipped away at, but search for the scout that went missing there. So, this is AnthWolf with, of course, Pillars of Eternity. Feel free to comment below as always if you so desire, and I'll see you for more as we continue the series. Until next time, bye bye now.